Good morning, everybody. Carl Swantoon here with Clear Impact Coaching. A little live video this morning. We're going to talk about wellness, fitness, and how it can be easy. And it doesn't feel like it in this day and age, does it? We're sold so many products and services to finally crack the code on being fit, being well, being healthy. From specific diets and machines and all of those things. But really, wellness and fitness can be easy. And what do I mean when I say that? Well, it really comes down to thinking about one thing. It's being natural. Um, so think about what, in any aspect of your life that you do and that you connect with, is it natural? Is it natural for you to do that? So if we walk through all the different areas of wellness, we can see how this makes sense. So first off, think about your nutrition. Think about what you put in your body. Now, we're sold, of course, tons of things that taste good, that are full of sugar and processed to taste good or look good. But we all know that wellness comes from eating whole, natural foods, nutrition-rich foods. You know, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes, healthy proteins, meats, seafood, if you're a meat eater. And so just when you're making those decisions around food, how much of this food that I'm choosing to put in my body is natural? And think about drinking. I mean, I don't think I'm not talking about drinking booze, but think about drinking. What fluids are you putting in your body? And naturally, what fluids did we evolve to be healthy ingesting? Water, right? Water. Are you drinking water? Or are you always making choices for that energy drink or the lemonade or the Pepsi or the booze or the coffee or whatever? Hey, I enjoy coffee. It's okay not to be perfect. We're human beings. We're going to do some things for enjoyment. But if you're thinking about your health and wellness and what you're ingesting, water. Are you drinking water? Predominantly, most of the time. And think about your movement. Um, we think about exercise, this intense thing we have to do if we want to gain muscle mass or lose weight. But really, movement, what's our natural connection to movement? It's really moving all the time, isn't it? It's how we evolved. So walk, don't drive, uh, dance, move, stretch, build things, create things, landscape, garden, move naturally as opposed to forcing yourself into a regimen of exercise. And that's healthy. And think about your environment. Our environments predominantly these days are inside. And when we're inside, we're exposed to a lot of unnatural and, quite frankly, unhealthy realities. Being sedentary, not moving, um, being under artificial lights. So simply go outside. Be outside as much of your day as you can. Doesn't matter if it's raining or if it's cold. Cold is actually good for you. So think about your environment every time, where am I? What am I doing? Is this a natural environment? Because that's under the sunlight, in the fresh air, exposed to the elements is naturally where we're healthy. And think about human connection. Well, what do you mean human connection? Well, human connection is a very important part of wellness, just like all the others I've spoken of. And your interactions with other human beings, which ones feel good? If they feel good, it's good for us. It raises our mood. It allows us to express and our feelings. Uh, Trusted human connections allows us to express and be vulnerable. Hey, Allison. Um, and so think about your human connections again in terms of what's natural. And when I say what's natural, when it relates to human connections, I think about, well, what feels good? You know, which human interactions feel good? And those are the ones you want. And you can create that. When you're out and about during your day, you have an opportunity to say hello, to say a positive, upbeat, happy thought to probably tens, hundreds of people. Say hello. Say, how are you? Smile. For those that are close to you, hug them, express love, all incredibly healthy. Now, I can say all that, and you know all that. I haven't told you probably anything you don't already know. So why don't we do it? Well, two reasons. First of all, our culture, our society sells us so many ways to be unhealthy, so many ways to have immediate pleasure, to get the dopamine rush, to get the adrenaline rush, in ways that aren't healthy. They're not natural, and they don't support our wellness. So notice um, all of those things that you're being sold or that are being marketed to you, and are those appealing to your need for instant gratification, or are they really natural? Test them against that statement. Is this natural? Because that's the area that's healthiest for us. And the other thing that stops us outside of being bombarded with all these things that aren't healthy for us is our own nervous system. And if our nervous system is revved up, we're attracted to those instant gratifications. We're attracted to those things that will help us escape, help us feel a sense of euphoria in the moment, but aren't really good for our long-term wellness. And that comes down to the last area of wellness, which I want to talk about in terms of it being natural, is our breath. Because our breath is really the door opener to having a calm space for choice, to having a calm space to assess each little decision in the moment. Whether does this serve me? Is this healthy? Or is this, taking a withdrawal from that healthy bank and doing something just to have some short-term instant gratification? And when I talk about breath, it's really based on our science, based on our physiology. Our physiology can be shifted back into a state of calm and a place where we have choice, and we do that through in our program. We do that through our heart flow breathing, which of course is a technique which allows us to shift our nervous system state from the revved up stress state into the natural rest and digest state in less than a minute, in 33 seconds, through practicing a heart flow breathing, which of course we'll share with you. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe if you want to watch more videos from this channel. And also, please feel free to comment, like the video, and happy to share with you our heart flow breathing technique. But the breath itself, again, it's how we evolved. It's nature. Breathe deeply. Get the oxygen in your lungs. Create that space for choice, because your choices around wellness, your choices around wellness, fitness, health happen in the moment. In hundreds of moments throughout the day, you are presented with choices to go left or go right. And many of those choices affect our wellness. So notice throughout the day all of the choices that are presented to you, and which ones that you can choose, where you can pat yourself on the back and say, yeah, I showed a little love for myself. I did something good for myself. And through that process, you'll notice the accumulation of wellness activities. Then you will get fitter. You will be healthier. You will be more well. So get outside, breathe, move, honor yourself with good nutrition, connect to loving, positive human connections, and yeah, live life healthy and well. Have a spectacular day, everybody. Love you all.